Fight! It's a fight to the death!
The differences between plastic bag and cloth bag adult diapers might seem obvious at first, but it may not be as clear as you think. First, let's talk about plastic bag diapers. Some of the pros of plastic bag diapers include they contain the smell of a wet diaper better. Smells that we might emit or that others might detect is a constant concern, and I find that plastic bag diapers are much better at containing those smells, thus helping to eliminate this concern from bubbling up in my mind and affecting my self-confidence throughout the day. I find that they don't cause as much friction on the inner thigh, which means you're less likely to get a rash. If you have to do a lot of walking for your work, or you're planning on going out to do something fun that's going to involve a lot of walking, the last thing that you want is the outside of your diaper rubbing against the skin of your inner thigh, leaving it sore. The smooth exterior of plastic bag diapers helps to ensure your skin won't get damaged from rubbing against it. Additionally, plastic bag diapers stay securely in place for extended periods of time. Some brands even have a plastic landing zone where the tapes go, helping to ensure a very strong hold without any potential ripping of the outer shell. Now, there are a few cons to plastic bag diapers as well. They can feel a bit more uncomfortable in hot weather. When needing to wear diapers in hotter climates or during the hotter times of the year, it's often the case that you can feel sweat buildup around the hips and other areas of the diaper where there's plastic material but no absorbent material to absorb that fluid. Another one of the cons to plastic bag products is the loud crinkle sound that comes with them. This can be a constant concern for many, as they don't want people to hear the sound of the crinkle as they walk, and furthermore, it is a little bit more embarrassing to have to do a diaper change in a public stall when you have to deal with the loud noises that a plastic bag diaper can make. These things lead to increased feelings of self-consciousness, thus amplifying awkward characteristics and making one feel less confidence about themselves as they go about their day. Another con is that they also can't be untaped and retaped very easily. Sometimes you can rip the diaper when untaping it, or just have problems taping it back up afterwards. This is more of a problem for the plastic bag diapers that have the double tape feature versus those that have the plastic landing zone. Those diapers that have a plastic landing zone generally can be untaped and retaped multiple times without too much of an issue. One thing that can cause tape failures in plastic bag diapers is getting diaper powder on the front of the diaper as you diaper up. Oh, and if you're looking for a good diaper powder to keep your discomforting diaper rash demons at bay, Dynamo's diaper powder now has a new and more effective formula and is also available in lavender. Link in the description below. Now, let's move on to cloth bag diapers. One of the biggest perks and appeals to cloth bag products is that they're a lot quieter due to not having that plastic outer shell crinkle to them, which leads to less self-consciousness. Another benefit to the cloth bag products is that they can be taped and untaped multiple times. Between the hook and loop tapes and the cloth exterior, that brings us to the third major perk, which is not feeling as self-conscious when needing to change. As we discussed earlier, plastic bag products can be quite noisy when you go to change, whereas due to the difference in materials used to make the product, the cloth bag products really don't have this issue. It makes it easier to change without feeling self-conscious about the noises. There are, however, some clear cons to cloth bag diapers. The biggest and most noticeable one is that they let out the smell of urine. Personally, when I wear cloth bag products, I spend far too much time than I should thinking about whether anybody can smell me, especially when I find myself in a situation where I can smell myself and I can't immediately stop what I'm doing to go change. Another drawback to cloth bag products is that the tapes get loose over time. This is due to the growing weight of the diaper as it absorbs and the poor quality of the materials used for the tapes. Another big drawback to cloth bag products is that they can cause friction rashes on your inner thighs. As mentioned earlier, with the plastic bag products, the cloth bag products also can swell up over time, causing the material of the outer shell to inflate and get pressed against your inner thigh. This happens due to the material of most cloth bag products feeling a little bit like sandpaper. Another thing that amplifies this problem is that sometimes the fluid can get wicked to the outside of the diaper and absorbed in the cloth outer shell. When this material gets damp, it makes this sort of rubbing and irritation that much worse.
But I don't get it! Who won the fight then?
Whenever it comes to these head-to-head battle videos, I always gotta do my best to reach out to you all and get your thoughts as well on the subject at hand. First, I wanted to know if you thought that cloth bag diapers actually feel more breathable or cooler in warmer and hotter weather. But of the 322 of you that voted, 43% of you said yes, while 26% of you said a solid no. And another 31% of you just weren't sure. Now, it is interesting to note that the no's and the unsures make up more than half of those who responded, but we'll come back to that in a second. Just to share some of the thoughts that you guys had, one viewer said, I find cloth bag diapers feel cooler in warmer weather. but they feel clammy when wet. I don't know why I gave you that voice, I just felt like I should do a different voice. I definitely know what you mean about the clammy point though. There are some cloth diapers that just leave you feeling wet at any level of wetness. Another one, he said, yes, cloth diapers do feel cooler, but I prefer plastic bag over cloth bag. I'm actually right there with you, and in fact, most of us are, because as you'll see in this second poll I ran, I asked you all which that you prefer, plastic bag or cloth bag. Of the 577 people who voted, 86% of you said that you prefer plastic bag over cloth bag diapers. These results probably help explain why the results of our first poll were a bit more inconclusive than I initially expected. We are biased sampling, to be sure. One viewer left a comment saying, cloth bag is comfy when at home and changes are plentiful. Plastic bag when at work or out of the house so I can extend the time between changes. Now I can certainly understand that strategy, as a lot of cloth bag products are on the cheaper side, which generally leads them to be needing to change more often. So when we actually compare these two diapers head to head, they sort of come out at a draw. On the other hand, I think there's something to be said that the vast majority of users of these products continuously gravitate towards the plastic bag diapers over the cloth bag diapers. This I would mark down in the win column for the plastic bag diaper. I think that number alone is to say something about the experiential point of view of those who need to wear these products. When we're not worried about rashes and heat irritation from wearing diapers, we're worried about what to wear to help hide them. 3 ways to dress to hide that you wear diapers? Check out this video next. Thanks for watching, and let us know down in the comments below which diaper you prefer, plastic bag or cloth bag. And if you got any value to this video, hit the like button and subscribe for the next one. Until next time, stay dry.